on the historic campus of Wheaton College for today's opening match of tonight's triangular event. This first match will feature the 1904 UW-Oshkosh Titans taking on your Wheaton College Thunder. Before we get the lineups of the team, we ask everyone in the arena please rise to play in our national anthem.
Go. Go from bottom to top. Ready, 1,
Starting line for the UW-Oshkosh Titans. Number 3, versus Thunder. Number 7, coming out. Number 11, Ryan Wheaton. Number 17, Ryan Dalton. Number 20, Olivia Bryant. Number 29, Johnson Lewis. Number 25, Ashley Green. Tiger coach, John Allen. And the starting line for Wheaton College Thunder. Number 2, 5'7" freshman out of Dallas, Texas, Davis Whitehead. Number 3, 5'8" freshman out of Springfield, Arkansas, Jordan Benford. Number 6, 6'1" freshman out of Nebraska, Michigan, Nate Bailey. Number 10, 6' sophomore out of North Carolina, Bass. Number 15, 5'10" senior from St. Paul, Minnesota, Naomi Walker. Number 17, 5'11" sophomore from Senator, Arkansas, Emerson Traylor. Over there is 5'5" senior out of Oklahoma, Ali High. Under coach by Stephanie Schmidt, assistant Rebecca Moss, and Ali Anderson.
We'd like to bring it to you live from Kings Arena for the Wheaton Triangle, the first of 3 matches to be played today. It's the Wheaton Thunder at 9-8, welcoming the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh Titans at 19-4. Hello from up top, I'm Aiden Kong, subbing in for Dominic Brown, alongside my partner Gabrielle Woodwis, and partner the Thunder are coming off an impressive win against North Park, which snapped a 2-game losing streak. A lot of credit has to go to the sophomore Caroline Capps, who set a new career high in kills with 16 against the Vikings. What jumps out to you when you see her play, partner?
Well, Aiden, it's a pleasure to be here. We should be in for a good one today. Yeah, she's obviously been a key player for the Thunder so far this year, leading the team in kills. I'm interested to see how this Wheaton team matches up against another ranked opponent, the 3rd one they've played this season. Oshkosh coming into this one number 16 in the latest AVCA poll that was released this afternoon. So a tough matchup for the home team, but no better way to improve with a couple of non-conference midweek matches. And we should have a couple of fun ones coming up in King Arena this afternoon.
Indeed, partner. Along with being 16th in the nation, they are also riding an 8-game winning streak. They have not taken an L since September 17th against Ohio Northern. I'm about to get set and ready for this one. Able to be saved. Oh, what a finish right there. It's Emerson Treywick, 5'11" sophomore. A nice soft tap for the Thunder. They get it going.
Yeah, another player who's really improved in her sophomore season with the Thunder, Emerson Treywick, registering the first kill of this one. It's been an encouraging year so far.
Nice play there made by Riley Kent.
No stopping that one. It was a great set at the net from the Titans. Riley Kent knew exactly where to put it. all leveled up back at 1.
Amelia Hurst to send it away this time for the Titans. That one a little bit too wide, and serving error gives the Thunder back the lead at 2-1.
You won't see a top 20 team making too many errors like that, so Wheaton coming into this one as the underdog. They'll be trying to capitalize on any little mistakes that Oshkosh make.
Craig was the one who sent it away. A little bit of miscommunication for the Titans, and another point awarded for the Thunder. Once again, Craig to send it away. Here's the setup, and rejected at the net.
Looks like Naomi Bunker that got the decisive touch right there. That was a definitive stuff at the net. Great defense right there from the home team.
And Naomi Bunker last game tied a season high in blocks with 8 against the North Park Vikings, and another ace. I believe it was Treywick again, right, partner?
Yeah, Treywick right there on fire from the service position. That was a little miscommunication in the Oshkosh defense.
5-1 lead for Wheaton. Once again, Treywick to send it away. Now that one, the point rewarded.
Yeah, I think a little premature celebration right there from the Thunder. They thought they got that point. Referees ruling that it did take a touch off a Wheaton player on the way through, so it'll be an Oshkosh serve.
This is Sundom who was there on the finish. Nice save there. And once again, Carissa Sundom with her second straight kill shot. And right there, it's now 5-3, Wheaton with the lead still.
Some powerful attacks at the net so far from the Titans. Clearly hoping to overwhelm their opponents, but another service error right there for the away team.
6-3 lead early on in this one. This time it's Allie High to send it away for the Thunder. Another nice finish. Jordan Benford.
Just forcing it past the Titans defender, marking her at the net. It was good strength right there from the freshman, and an encouraging start here for Wheaton.
It's the 16th ranked team in the nation. Another nice one.
And Oshkosh didn't like that call. They thought they got their hand under it, but the referee did say that it hit the net. We'll get a timeout here from the Titans. That was the first real extended rally between these two teams that we saw. A good point all around, but what a start here for the Thunder.
Thunder rolling 8-3 early on here in the first set.
Yeah, some errors already. 3 from Oshkosh, 2 service errors, 1 attack errors. They'll be disappointed with a bit of a sloppy start to this one, but it doesn't matter what you're ranking. You always need a little bit of time to warm up in an awkward Tuesday afternoon match, kind of unorthodox scheduling for both these teams. We'll see which one is up for the challenge as this match unfolds, but Wheaton hitting 600 early on from the floor. That's a remarkable number. We'll see if they can keep that up over the coming sets, but Coach Schmidt has to be really pleased with how her side has started this one.
The Thunder have proven that they can hold themselves against some of the nationally ranked teams. Against Hope College, they got swept 3 sets to nothing, but if you look closely at the box score, 21-25, 22-25, 21-25, they were awfully close sets. It's not like the Thunder were blown out of the water.
Yeah, they certainly have gotten stronger as this season went on, and such a morale boost for them to come back and win that match that you mentioned earlier at North Park in Chicago. A tough conference matchup in a tough environment, and Wheaton went in there and pulled out the 5-set win. That'll be a real boost to the team. And
Allie to send it away for the Thunder. Nice finish right there by Carissa Sundom, probably one of the best players for the Titans. She's 8th in the country in total kills and 12th in the country in total points. So an nationally recognized player.
Yeah, leading scorer for this Oshkosh team. She'll obviously be one to keep your eye on as this match unfolds, and that was just the response that head coach Ellerman will have been looking for coming out of that timeout.
Also had 23 kills in the last win. Flag at the net. Looks like they touched it twice. And a point awarded for the Titans.
Yeah, it was initially a good recovery from Wheaton after the ball was kind of bobbling around the net, but they just couldn't quite dig that one out. Oshkosh gets the point and mounting a little mini comeback here.
Not able to set it up right there. Hannah Lowe. Found nobody. Happy Wasson comes into the game for the Thunder. Takes the place of Davis Whitehead. And it's Lacey Higgins to send it away. Blocked at the net. That one beautifully executed. Lawson.
Talk about an impact right away from the freshman, going across the net, unsighting the Oshkosh defenders, and Wheaton back up with a little 2-point run to stretch the lead back up to 5.
Higgins again. And again, miscommunication. And the Thunder, despite being maybe a little bit of the underdogs, up to an 11-5 lead. That's when Lacey Higgins has sent it. Catch. What a finish there. Caroline Capps, we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, was huge in the win against North Park. And another timeout is taken by the Titans.
Yeah, you can tell the away team's feeling the pressure here early on. Interestingly, neither of these teams played over the weekend, so both squads coming in pretty fresh. Wheaton had some injury troubles in previous weeks. You can tell they've got a healthy squad back on their hands now, and Coach Schmidt has to be really excited with this start. They're coming out and making a statement against a highly ranked opponent. That hitting percentage, Aiden, is up to .667 for Wheaton. Needless to say, that would shatter a few records if they were able to keep that over the course of the set and the match. At some point, we expect them to cool off. But, yeah, what a start for Wheaton. They have really turned things around in the last couple matches that they've played. And after a couple of tough conference losses, they seem to be back in their groove. And if they can manage to close out this first set, that's a great foot to build on.
So as a nationally ranked team, already feeling the pressure early, what adjustments do you think the Titans are going to have to make?
Yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of scheme Coach Ellerman comes up with out of these timeouts. I don't think they're doing a whole lot wrong. Maybe a couple of communication breakdowns defensively, but it's mostly just been Wheaton just attacking it with all they've got. It's hard to find too much fault in Oshkosh's play so far, just tightening up the fundamentals.
Here it comes.
Oh,
what
look
a
at that.
save. That one a little bit out right there.
That kind of sums up the first set right there. A great defensive effort from Wheaton, and they're able to get the point off of the attack error.
Lacey Higgins again on the serve. Nice save there. And finally able to score a point. It's Riley Dolquist.
Allie Hyde did well initially to get into position to keep that point alive, but if you give a team as good as Oshkosh 2 bites at the cherry, chances are they're eventually going to make you pay, and it was a good finish in the end for the Titans.
Julia Hurst subbing out for the Titans. To send it back, but rejected at the net.
That was great defense right there. It looked like Riley Dolquist getting the decisive touch to stuff Caroline Capps' attempted attack.
Krista Sundholm to send it away for the Titans. Well, touch and miscommunication yet again.
A little unorthodox right there from Faith Bailey at the net. I'm not sure that's exactly the finish she was looking for, but all points count the same. She'll take it.
Indeed she will. Capps to send it away for Wheaton. Soft run, able to recover by the Titans, and rejected.
Emerson Trawick right there. Not always known for her defensive abilities as an outside hitter, but that was an excellent block right there, coming up with a key point for Wheaton.
Great credit to Faith Bailey as well. I believe she was also there on the double block. Here's once again Caroline Capps to send it away. A 15-7 lead for the Thunder here in the first set. Trawick will be saved again. Titans trying to set it up. That one instead blocked out of bounds.
And it has to be such a frustrating feeling for a middle blocker when you're there in position and just can't get the block to land in bounds. But Oshkosh did enough to earn that point, and we'll see if the Titans can mount a little run here to get back into this first set.
Oakwood was there on the serve. Riley Kent bringing down the sledgehammer right there.
There are some points where your best bet is just to get out of the way because there's no stopping it.
Yes. Here's Dolquist again to send it away. Tip of the net.
Oh, what a kill.
Riley Dolquist able to finish it off.
Allie High took a gamble initially keeping that serve in play. It looked like it might be heading long, but boy did it pay off as Trawick finished off the point for Wheaton.
And it's out for Jocelyn Wolf.
Wheaton just 8 points away now from closing out this first set. Needless to say, it would be a huge momentum boost for the underdog if they could take the first frame.
A little bit of a drop shot. And it's a nice play made. A 17-10 lead early on here in the first set.
A few subs coming off the bench now for the Titans. Head coach trying to freshen things up on their side of the court. We'll see if it yields results here off their serve.
That was Trawick, not the best dig there. So it's in the point for the Titans. 17-11 game. Oh, what a finish. Abby Lawson, the freshman out of New Brunswick.
I couldn't quite tell if that one landed in bounds or maybe just got a flick off of an Oshkosh defender on the way through, but either way, beautiful placement and execution right there from Lawson, and a much-needed point for Wheaton to break the little run of momentum from their opponents.
Davis Whitehead to serve. That one tips at the net. Oh, somehow got saved by Whitehead to send it over. A violation, the result. And it's Titans point.
Combination of Kent and Breinig getting up above the net to send it back where it came from for Oshkosh, and you just feel like this is a pivotal point in the first set. If Oshkosh can rattle off the next few points, they'll be right back in it.
Well, Hurst to send it away for the Titans. Trawick on the dig. And here's Trawick going for it. Oh, what a finish.
Emerson Trawick has come to play so far in this one, a key player for offensively for Wheaton already.
And here she is to serve it again.
Whitehead to Capps, that's a combination we've seen plenty of times already this season for the Thunder. You could see Capps, she started it off with the dig reception, and you could tell she wanted to finish that one off. That was great outside hitter play right there. Oh, man.
And off the hands of Trawick.
That one had some heat on it. Good response right there from the Titans.
You could tell if there was smoke right there. That's how powerful that kill was. Straight for the Titans.
Good attempted there, dig there from Trawick. Just couldn't quite find a teammate with the bounce off of her arms. Oshkosh will take the point, but they're still 6 behind.
Abby Freeman to send it away. Got it off in 2. No one's there.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout for Wheaton if Oshkosh does score this next point, as the Titans are going on a bit of a run here. They have found their groove offensively.
Eyes in the back. And again, another point for the Titans. And here comes the timeout, as you mentioned earlier. Finding their groove. It's now 20-16.
Yeah, this is a tough position as the underdog. You don't want to lose confidence. You still got a nice 4-point lead, but as we saw right there with that Oshkosh run, just a couple of swings and this game is back in the balance. But what a first set we've had here, 20-16. Both teams going on runs, both teams looking sharp early. Wheaton, if they do close out this first set, it'll be thanks to that early run that built up the foundation, but Oshkosh have done well to come back and make this competitive. Hitting percentages beginning to even out a little bit. Wheaton at 360, Oshkosh at 258. It's kind of more around the numbers you would have expected in a match like this, but Wheaton still doing really well to hold their ground in this one. Just 3 service aces so far, and either team has really been able to assert themselves from the position. We'll see what looks like. Abby Fergine back to serve here for the Titans. We'll see what she can conjure up.
Oh, what a serve right there by Trawick. Still alive. Powerful finish right there by Riley Dolquist.
That's one of the better rallies we've seen so far. Both teams giving it 100%. Eventually Wheaton unable to keep that one alive, but great effort from both teams on that point.
Fergine sent it back again.
Oh,
beautifully executed.
How clever was that? I think it was Davis Whitehead that just shoveled it over the net. Nice little element of surprise right there from the Thunder.
Got to mix it up a couple of times. Now 21-17, only 4 more to take the set. Allie High to serve. Oh, still saved. Sent over. The rally is kept alive. Oh, play there by Clarissa Sunholm.
That's about the 4th impressive defensive emergency save that we've seen already in this first set. Both teams were refusing to quit. Oshkosh certainly deserved that one for their defensive effort. And this one's right back in the balance.
21-18, only a 3-point game. Lizzie Kuhn to serve. That one cannot be controlled by Caps. And once again, getting ready to feed off that momentum.
Oh, that's how you respond right there. Making the reception error on the last point. She was not going to let that be the final say. It's a much needed point there for the Thunder, and now they're just 3 away.
Whitehead and Jordan Benford subbing out for the Thunder. And it's Lacey Higgins to serve it.
Looks like there might be an issue with the court here as we see one of the line judges coming over to athletic trainer extraordinaire Tanya Baker coming out here for Wheaton to look at something on the floor, maybe towel it off. So free timeout for these two sides, maybe develop some strategy in these huddles.
Yep.
Pivotal point in the set.
Thunder got off to a roaring start, but Oshkosh making a little bit of a comeback, but Wheaton still edging the Titans by 3 and trying to finish off the first set.
Yeah, Wheaton got up to a 13-5 lead, a 15-7 lead. They were totally in control, and then Oshkosh, as you said, beginning to find their rhythm. They had 4 straight kills to make it 20-16, and from that point on, they've had most of the momentum. Wheaton doing well to stay ahead by at least 3 points throughout this first set, but if the Titans are able to rattle off the next couple ones, it'll be anyone's game. Certainly hope the court issue can be resolved soon. If we are to host 3 matches this afternoon, you don't want any malfunctions right off the bat.
6 p.m. game, Edgewood and UW-Oshkosh, and then at 8 p.m. you have Wheaton returning to the court to play Edgewood.
I imagine it has to be a breath of fresh air for all these teams just to get a nice little doubleheader in on Tuesday, a break from conference play, a chance to refocus, and as we talked about with Wheaton, getting some players back from injury, it always helps to have a healthy squad as you head into the home stretch of the regular season. And Coach Schmidt asking for an explanation now as to why this delay has taken a while, but it looks like we're set to resume.
It's going to be Lacey Higgins sending it away after that extended timeout. Someone got saved again. Another nice effort there by Higgins. That one a little bit out there.
And that's a key mistake right there for Oshkosh. They had an open court, but just couldn't quite land it inside the line. Wheaton will count their blessings on that one, and now just 2 points away from the first set victory.
Over there by Caps. Another rejection at the rim.
What a rally. This is lost track of the number of touches on this one.
After all that, the Titans are rewarded with a point.
It's a shame only one of the 2 teams can get credit for a rally like that. Both teams with their never say die attitude. I've been really impressed with Wheaton's defensive effort so far in this first set. They have given very few free points to the Titans.
Russian Wolf checks in for the Titans. A soft roller and beautifully executed.
Faith Bailey with another excellent soft touch. She's come up with some clutch points for Wheaton in this first set.
Set point here, Caroline Caps to serve, trying to steal the first set. Oh, finish right there. Emerson Trewick brings down the sledgehammer. And the Thunder take the first set, 25-20.
An authoritative note to finish out that first set, and no better player to deliver the hammer blow, as you said, than Emerson Trewick. She was probably the MVP of that first set, at least offensively for Wheaton. And that's a big upset. You could see Titans obviously will have gained some confidence from working their way back into that one and really making Wheaton work for it in the second half of that set. But an encouraging first set win for the underdogs, and we're poised for a good one here in King Arena. Wheaton hit 316 in that first set. That's a great number. They'd do well to keep that up as this one unfolds. Teams very similar in attack errors and assists. Oshkosh with 1 more in both categories. Wheaton with 20 digs in that first set. Oshkosh with 17. Yeah, unsurprisingly, it's the leading attacker for both teams, Caps and Sundholm, each with 5 kills in that first set. Those are the names you'd expect to see at the top of the charts for these 2 sides. Emerson Trewick with 4, Riley Kent with 3 for Oshkosh.
So if you're John Hellman, So if you're John Ellman, coach for the UW-Oshkosh Titans, what do you think he's telling his team right now?
I think the number one thing has got to be just to tighten up some things defensively. Our sound guys extraordinaire fixing the microphone there for us. Yeah, I think certainly some defensive adjustments. He will have been pleased with the offensive turnaround halfway through that set as Oshkosh finally started to get some momentum and rattle off a few consecutive points, but still some miscommunication on the defensive end of things. Wheaton just having too much space in a few of their attacks in that first set. So I think he certainly feels better than if it would have been a 25-15 first set win for Wheaton, but doesn't mean there's not room to improve. And this second set will go a long way towards determining the final outcome. I think Oshkosh, even as the favorite team, can't afford to go 2 sets down on the road. And on the other side of things, I think if you're Coach Stephanie Schmidt, you're just telling your team more of the same. It's harder to, it would be a few points that they'd be disappointed to give away, and would have liked to close out that first set with a little bit more comfort, but 5-point win, in that first set over the number 16 team in the country. Not a whole lot of room to complain with that.
Kaylee Mao sending it away for the Titans. Start the second set trying to respond. And beautifully placed right there. It's Naomi Bunker.
It's excellent execution right there from the senior. Haven't called her name too many times so far in this match, but the finesse right there from the experienced player.
Treywick to send it away for the Thunder. And a double touch, and another point awarded for Wheaton.
Good start in this second set for the home side. A little miscue there from Oshkosh. They'll want to clean that up if they want to avoid a similar first set trajectory.
Oh, somehow got saved. Wow.
Wheaton will be glad to have finished that one off. I don't know how they didn't win it initially at the net. Great defensive effort from Oshkosh to keep it alive, but Bunker once again taking no chances, and a perfect start to the second frame for the Thunder.
Almost mirroring the first set. This has to be sent over by Benford. That one a soft roller. And it's the first points for the Titans here in the second.
Looked like Olivia Breinig right there, the sophomore right-sided hitter, just coming out with the soft touch, floating it right over the couple of Wheaton defenders at the net.
Really Huss to send it away. And beautifully placed there by Caps.
Yeah, she's one of the best when it comes to the opposite side finishes. Reversing court, going straight over the net. Nothing Oshkosh could do defensively.
Faith Bailey checks in for Naomi Bunker. And it will be Allie Hyde to send it away.
That one just caught the back line. That was close to being a attack error. Instead, it is a kill for the Titans.
So Olivia Bryan getting the credit. Abby Freegreen. A 4-2 second set.
What a block right there. Oh, excuse me. No, it looks like Wheaton got the touch back over the net, but the referees did give it to Oshkosh. they've done well to stop this Wheaton run from getting out of hand at the beginning of the second set.
Once again, pounding it. Carissa Sunholm.
That was free money for such a good attacker. Unopposed, rising above the net just to slap it right back down.
For a 3-0 lead early on, it's tied at 4. A little bit of miscommunication between Caps and Trewick.
Yeah, hard to blame Caps for leaving it right there. From our angle, it certainly looked like it was headed long, but it just caught the back line. Beautiful dip on that serve from Freegan.
And again, another point awarded. A 6-4 lead for the Titans.
Yeah, they've really turned this one around. Abby Fergine was the best server for Oshkosh in that first set. She's doing it once again from that position.
Mainly known for her digs, she leads the country in digs. Oh, what a statement. It's Jordan Benford.
Jordan Benford standing at just 5'8", which is not the largest frame for an outside hitter, but she has got some excellent hops, able to get up over that net, and she used it to full advantage right there.
Lacey Higgins to send it. Saved by Allie High, but not able to get it across.
And after the early setback in this second set, Oshkosh have turned things around and are starting to play like the number 16 team in the country.
It's Izzy Kuhn for the serve. And perfectly placed again by Carissa Sunholm. She is starting to heat up in this second set.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, she has been the go-to player offensively for the Titans. The Thunder have to come up with an answer against her skilled play.
That one a little bit outside for Faith Bailey. And now an 8-6 lead for the Titans. Caps to send it away. Now talk about a block. It was Abby Lawson, I believe.
It looks like her and Faith Bailey getting up above the net, and sometimes you need a little bit of luck with the ball coming off the side of the arm. It just spun away and landed in play out of reach of any Oshkosh player. Great defense right there from Wheaton.
Caps again to send it away for the Thunder.
Lacey Higgins was there to make a play on the ball, but just a little bit too much power to keep that one alive. Much needed point right there for Oshkosh to stem the Wheaton comeback, push the lead back up to 2 points.
This is Sunderland to send it away.
No stopping Emerson Trewick when she has that kind of room to operate. Beautiful placement in the back corner of the court.
9-8 now the score here in the second. There's Faith Bailey.
Abby Lawson right there. Wheaton really spreading the wealth around offensively. It's one player after another who's coming up with these points for the Thunder. Great team effort to work their way back into the second set.
Now, other than Caroline Caps, I mentioned Lawson, also Trewick been getting involved.
Excellent back and forth flow to this second frame. Hard to tell exactly how this one is going to unfold. Oshkosh did really well to climb out of that early 3-0 hole, but Wheaton refusing to back down.
play there by Maddie Pearson. So again, it'll be Riley Dolquist to send it away. And that one is a serve violation.
I like that both coaches are happy just to let their teams play with this competitive start to the second game. 21 points played, no timeouts yet. Both teams trying to establish their rhythm, maybe go on a little bit of run here and get the momentum on their side.
Whitehead and Benford checks in for the Thunder. Oh my!
Ooh.
Riley
feel that one all the way up here.
Jeez. Talk about bringing it down with authority. Keely Mao now for the Titans. A 12-10 lead for Oshkosh. Treywick a little bit too high.
Yeah, you can tell she was frustrated with the contact on that one. Just got away from her a little bit. Not used to seeing that from a clinical finisher, but she'll bounce back. Oshkosh now with a 3-point lead.
Dig up by High. And wow, Jordan Benford.
Talk about getting up and over the ball. Brilliant spring once again right there from Benford as we see the crowd wave celebration on the bench for the Thunder. Love to see it.
Some creativity right there.
Oh, man.
I think Naomi Bunker wants to get into it as well.
Don't get me wrong, that was heads-up play from Davis Whitehead, but it almost feels like as long as the ball is somewhere in the air, Naomi Bunker is going to be able to finish the job.
Lead's now been cut down to 1. As Riley Kent for the Titans. A nice finish there.
Katie Stotts checking in for what I think is the first time so far this afternoon. Coach Schmidt makes a little bit of a defensive adjustment. 14-12, the second set is beautifully poised.
Jocelyn Wolf also checking out for Oshkosh. And Sophia Illman checking in as well.
Ball just getting trapped under the Oshkosh defender's arm right there, rolling down off the net. Will be a Wheaton point.
Naomi Bunker checking out. And it'll be Allie High.
Oh. Those are tough to take. A little spin on the serve. Rare mistake there from Sundholm. High will gladly take that ace, and Wheaton are back in this set.
Tied up at 14. And here's High again. That one is out.
Great resolve shown by the Thunder. It looked like Oshkosh had all the momentum in the first stage of this second set. Wheaton have done really well to come back and take this 1-point advantage.
They'll once again use Allie High to serve.
There we go. Little flick off the defender on the way through, and Jordan Benford is feeling it offensively right now, and we finally have our first time out.
16-14 lead for the Thunder. And how about the offense for Wheaton? Emerson Treywick, Caroline Capps. And Jordan Benford getting it going here in the second.
It's not often you hear jump around played in the second set of a volleyball match, but can you blame it with the energy that Wheaton has been breaking out early in this one?
I can't blame them.
Yeah, Wheaton up to 400% hitting percentage over the match. Their offense has been on fire today. Oshkosh still hitting a really respectable 273 mark, but yeah, not many answers defensively right now for the Titans. Wheaton are just cooking. 7 attack errors for Oshkosh, just 4 for Wheaton. The Thunder have the advantage in the statistical categories. Both teams with exactly 24 assists, doing a nice job of spreading the ball around. Marissa Sunholm, the first player to hit double digits with 10 kills so far. Caps leads Wheaton with 7. We see Edgewood sitting off to our right. They're evaluating their future opponents, set to take on the number 16 Titans here in about an hour and a half time.
And we'll finish it off with Wheaton at 8. That one was beautifully placed.
Yeah, there are some points where you can be frustrated defensively and wish that you'd done something differently, but that was just excellent offensive execution right there for the Titans coming out of the stoppage.
That's Caroline Capps, who've said her name multiple times, getting the kill shot.
It's an important one for her. She hasn't really established herself so far in the second set the way that she controlled play in the first, so that'll be a nice little momentum boost for the sophomore right there. Another big point for the Thunder.
Lacey Higgins with the serve. Starting to send it over. That one a little bit out.
Yeah, Faith Bailey just couldn't quite get her body adjusted around the ball right there, trying to finish off on the run. Oshkosh will take that.
Izzy Kuhn now for Oshkosh. Bailey able to send it over. Oh my goodness, what a save.
Wow.
And wow, what a finish.
That is team volleyball right there. Katie Stotts, the MVP on that point, coming up with 2 ridiculous saves. Her and High keeping it alive for Wheaton, and then a powerful finish right there offensively to give the Thunder the point.
You can feel the momentum here in King Arena. Blocked but out.
And it was inches away from an ace from the service position for Wheaton right there. Oshkosh doing really well to keep the ball in play. And this block there from the Thunder means it's back to a 1-point set.
Amelia Huss checks out. It'll be Caroline Sunholm on the serve. A 1-point Thunder lead. Dig out by High. Play with a soft one. Blocked but able to get it over. Oh my!
That might be the best block we've seen so far today. Maddie Pearson dropping the hammer defensively at the net.
And we're tied now at 18 here in the second. Sunholm will send it away. Here comes Treywick. Oh wow, and another great save by Higgins, excuse me.
Another great point right there. Hard to tell which way that was going to end up. How many of those ridiculous saves just off the floor have we seen from both teams so far? It's a shame that there had to be a loser on that point. Oshkosh will gladly take it, though, as they reclaim the lead down the stretch here.
19-18 now, the score here in the second. Looks like a violation at the net, and the game is tied at 19. So Allie High, the libero, checks out. Faith Bailey is back in the ball game. And how much would it mean for the Thunder to take a 2-set lead in this one? Nice soft roll there by Riley Bilquist.
Yeah, clever little touch over the net. Not much Wheaton could do to keep that one in play. As we see Bree Gilbert check in for the first time for Wheaton defensively.
As Addie Lawson checks out. Bilquist to send it back again. Oh my goodness. How was that saved? Treywick. Talk about walking the tightrope on that kill shot.
Yeah, she'd been quiet offensively in the last series in this second set for Wheaton, but great time to make an impact right there, coming up with the critical 20th point. Wheaton couldn't afford to go down by 2 now. And once again, both coaches happy to let this thing play out, see how their teams respond to this even match.
Here's Davis Whitehead on the serve. As Riley Kent a little bit out right there, and now a 21-20 lead for the Thunder.
Wheaton have done a really good job in the second set of determining which balls to make a play on and which one to just let go. It was good adjustment right there to let that one run out of play.
That was a finish there by Jocelyn Wolf. And we are tied at 21.
I said at the beginning of the set this one would go a long way towards determining the outcome, and you can tell both teams are acknowledging that with this competitive, high-energy play. And I think that's a smart timeout right there from Coach Schmidt, just to give her team a breather and a chance to refocus. Beautifully poised at 21 apiece. Anyone's guess how this one's going to turn out. Look at this, as if we needed any further proof of how evenly matched this is. Wheaton hitting 379 in the second set, Oshkosh 375. Once again, only 3 service aces and 3 blocks for both teams. 15 kills exactly for both sides. This has been a nail-biter of a second set. Oshkosh is the favored team. You know, if they close out this second one, they'll be expected to go on and maybe win this match in 4 or 5, but Wheaton in a curious position. The 2 previous ranked teams they played this year, they were down 0-3. They never led in the match, so now they're defending a lead, having won that first set. They're in a different position, but I think that competitive performance against Hope, who I believe was also ranked at number 16 at the time when Wheaton hosted them a couple weeks ago, the way that they held their own in that match, I think will have given them some confidence to compete here today.
There's Mount to send it away for the Titans. Oh, Naomi Bunker once again.
Bunker hasn't been on the floor for too long today, but feels like every time she is, she comes up with a huge play.
Now a 22-21 lead. Treywick to send it away. A save there by Whitehead. And it's Higgins. A soft roller, but it's out.
A game of inches right there. Oshkosh thought they landed it right on the line as we see Coach Ellerman taking a timeout. Wheaton will be really glad just to see that one creep wide of the line. Huge 2-point advantage now for the Thunder coming out of that last timeout. A couple centimeters to the inside, and it's a 22-22 ball game here in the second set. Instead, the Thunder have a 2-point lead. Feel the energy inside King Arena, as you said earlier, Aiden. Not a huge crowd, especially for a Tuesday afternoon match, as you'd expect. It would be surprising to see this place filled with the brim given the timing of this match, but a good turnout and a loud turnout, and the Wheaton crowd are very pleased and impressed with what they've seen so far.
Can the Thunder finish it and take the second set? Could almost guarantee them this match.
Perfect placement right there on the kill for Oshkosh.
Riley Kent gets the credit and cuts the lead down to 1.
This is a huge point right here. It's either tied or Wheaton have set point. Both teams know the importance of this series right here. as we see Hust back to serve for Oshkosh.
5'4" junior, Verona, Wisconsin, and it hits the net.
Yeah, what an unfortunate time for a service error if you're a member of the Titans, but huge momentum boost right there for Wheaton. They've got a couple chances to close this thing out.
They'll put in the hands of Ali High. That one is out. And look at that. The Thunder take the first 2 sets against the 16th ranked team in the land. 25-22.
Yeah, great mental resolve showed right there in the second set by Wheaton. First set, they were jumping out of the blocks, developed that big, comfortable lead early on in the first set, so most of that was just defending the advantage that they'd already built. This one, they had to come back early on after Oshkosh erased the initial 3-point deficit. That was a back-and-forth set, high-quality volleyball right there. And Wheaton in a position in which they have not yet found themselves this year, 2 sets up against a ranked team. As we know, this Thunder team are the masters of the 5-set comeback. They're going to hope that Oshkosh don't give them a dose of their own medicine here this afternoon. We should be in for a fun conclusion to this one. Oshkosh aren't going to lie down and accept the sweep.
Nope. Again, their 8-game winning streak is on the line. Having not lost since Northern Ohio.
I think if you're Edgewood, as we see them make their way into the locker room to start preparing for their match at 6 p.m., you don't want to face either of these teams right now with the way that they're playing. I don't know that they will have been really pleased with what they've seen through the first 2 sets, but yeah, Oshkosh will feel unlucky not to take that second one. They certainly looked improved from their first set performance, but as I said a minute ago, just excellent resolve from Wheaton not to lie down and accept the favored team taking set number 2. As we have SID and statistician extraordinaire Brett Marhinka coming in clutch with these second set stats. Caroline Caps up to 9 kills so far for Wheaton, just outside of double digits. Carissa Sunholm leading all players with 11. Our PA operator John Panner with his world-famous around the world sports update that he loves to provide. It's a Wheaton volleyball tradition.
I think he was mentioning when I came to watch this game 2 weeks ago, he was mentioning how Aaron Judge was able to hit 51 homers, I believe.
That would be a very John Panner thing to do. I'll take your word for it.
And I was thinking, why is he providing updates for not collegiate athletes?
10 attack errors for the Titans through the first 2 sets. They won't be pleased with that. Already double digits in that category as what most people would say the favorite team in this matchup. That's something they got to improve on. 29 assists for the Thunder, 28 for Oshkosh. And as we talked about with the Hope result a couple weeks ago, Wheaton up 2 sets, but this has been a very evenly matched contest. You would not put it past the Titans to come roaring back with a 3rd set win here. We'll see what kind of mental fiber they're made of, playing down 2 sets on the road against an underdog who is clearly motivated and confident in their play right now.
It'll be Davis Whitehead on the serve to start the 3rd set. And the Thunder hoping to finish things off and take a win against the 16th ranked team in the nation. That was well placed by Jocelyn Wolf. Now she'll sub out, and Amelia Huss comes in, and she will also serve. too low for Riley Dolquist. And it puts Wheaton on the board.
Yeah, a bit of a sloppy attack error right there from the freshman, not getting the contact on the elevation that she would have wanted, but Wheaton will take that first point as Treywick serves for the first time in the set.
Oh my. Carissa Sunholm bringing it down with some authority.
Not the first time we've said that today, probably won't be the last. Double touch there from Oshkosh, and Jordan Binford responsible for that point once again for Wheaton. She's had some bright spots so far in this one.
Riley Dolquist checking out for the Titans. And here is Allie Hyde to send it away. Oh, so now saved by Treywick.
It's the best kind of dig, the one that makes its way all the way back over the net as Oshkosh eventually takes the point.
Three 3-2 early on here in the third set. Now it was a nice serve for Callie Mao.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, Oshkosh starting this third set is the team in the ascendancy. Certainly a sense of desperation now for the Titans. They know that they need to take this third set, trying to establish an important early advantage.
Some great net play by the Titans. Maybe Treywick checking out. Katie Stacks checking in for Wheaton. Nicely placed by Caroline Sundholm yet again. And a 6-2 early lead for Oshkosh.
Just what the doctor ordered for the away team today as they seek to claim this important third set victory. We'll see how Wheaton responds to this early deficit.
And another point awarded for Oshkosh.
Their biggest lead of the day so far is the first time that they've led Wheaton by 5 points in a set.
And it's Mao to send it away. Here comes Sudo. Oh, wow, what a block. And a timeout is taken by the Thunder, an early 8-2 deficit here in the third set. And
Yeah.
as you said earlier, Oshkosh was not going to go down that easily.
Yeah, hitting 400 so far to start this third set, limiting Wheaton to a negative attack percentage, which is not something they've had to deal with so far. 2 attack errors for the Thunder so far, 5 kills for Oshkosh out of their 8 points. Perfect start from a Titans perspective, and Wheaton haven't yet had to play in this kind of position, and no shame in dropping this third set if Oshkosh does eventually close it out, but you certainly don't want it to get ugly. You don't want it to be a big defeat because that wouldn't help morale going into the fourth set. We'll see if Wheaton can kind of mount a run here and work their way back into this one, but it's a good test for them facing off against an elite opponent.
See what Wheaton can do after the timeout. It'll be Powell once again sending it away for the Titans. Perfectly placed right there by Caps.
Great execution from the sophomore right there, and a little shot in the arm that we needed coming out of that timeout.
Abby Lawson and Lacey Higgins checking in. And Higgins is going to get the nod. Oh, block. Still got sent over. And another rejection.
That was quite a little pinball ricochet there initially. Wheaton will be disappointed not to have finished that point off, but you have to give the credit to Oshkosh defensively, keeping that one alive, finishing it with authority.
It's Olivia Bryan there on the rejection. Oh, another nicely timed attack by Ken. And a 10-3 lead for the Titans.
Caroline Capps determined to make a contest out of this third set. A couple of great kills already from her. See if Wheaton can parlay that into any offensive momentum here.
And here she is to serve it again. Some great net play right there on that last point.
Yeah, Wheaton getting the decision there, and they take every little inch that they can get right now as they try to carve their way back into this one, still facing a 5-point deficit. Good finish right there offensively for the Titans.
Riley Kent, who now subs out. Riley Dolquist will come in. An 11-5 lead in favor of Oshkosh. Nice save there by Higgins. And finished by Wolf for Oshkosh.
Jocelyn Wolf was not leaving that to chance right there. Happy to take advantage of the open corner that Wheaton left defensively, and Oshkosh back in their offensive groove here in the third set.
Oh, a nice block again. Once again, it's Dolquist standing firm. That one hits the net and falls in favor.
A little fortunate bounce off the top of the net there for Oshkosh. Good serve all the same there from Fergine. You can sense the frustration now for Wheaton. Just everything they're trying, Oshkosh has an answer for it. Momentum firmly with the Titans.
Now a 10-point lead here in the third set. Playing like the 16th ranked team in the country. Treywick. Another point.
Looks like Coach Schmidt's going to call another timeout here for Wheaton as they search for some answers. Oshkosh making a statement here in the third set, trying to close this one out and get it back into the balance heading into the fourth.
A 16-5 lead for the Titans.
Thunder have been involved in 3 4-set matches so far this season. They beat Concordia Chicago here a month ago in the first match of the Maryland Scribner Invitational in 4 sets. Then two of their conference losses were 4 sets, Augustana and North Central. They're a perfect 3-0 in 5-set matches, so they'll almost like their chances more if this one goes the distance. But obviously Coach Schmidt's squad will be hoping to close this one out in the fourth frame, but it's going to take some answers and some adjustments as Oshkosh are rolling right now.
Gabby Freeman is sending it away for Oshkosh. They try to finish off the Thunder here in this third set.
Oh,
hits the net.
Up in the rafters. Don't see that often here, but it can happen.
And a nice offensive play by Riley Dolquist. Once again, they'll keep it in the hands of Abby Freegreen. Treywick. And finally the first point for the Thunder. Naomi Bunker checking back into the game. Allie High checking out. Able to be sent over. And beautifully played, Naomi Bunker.
Bunker has come up with some clutch points today at much needed times for Wheaton. Dropped the hammer on a few kills this afternoon, and that was another one right there.
That one is out. Easy Kuhn now to send it away. With her squad up by 11. Shotgun recovery. But it's still in.
Wheaton are in a tough position right now because you obviously don't want to roll over and gift the third set to Oshkosh, but at the same time, in the back of your mind, you're thinking about saving some energy for the fourth frame, as it does look like the Titans are probably going to close this one out.
Not only that, but the 8 o'clock game against Edgewood.
That's exactly right, yeah.
Oh, nicely tapped there by Dolquist. She has waken up here in the third set.
That was a heads-up play from the freshman, just elevating above the net and tipping it right back over. We see Grace Autry check in for the first time this afternoon for Wheaton.
Comes in replacement of Caroline Capps. Kuhn to send it away. And another point. 21-7 lead.
It's good contact on the finish there from Gilbert, but just couldn't quite sneak it inside that far line, and Oshkosh now just 4 points away.
A bit of a soft serve right there. Nice play by Pearson. That's Riley Dolquist once again.
Oshkosh just have all the answers right now. Offensively, defensively, Wheaton haven't been able to generate any sort of momentum here in the third set.
Some miscommunication right there on that last point. And now a 23-7 lead for the Titans. And continue to ride the hand of Izzy Kuhn. Wow. Pearson on the attacking end. Now one away from taking the third set. So stay alive for now.
Great elevation right there from Bree Gilbert. Landed that one in bounds with some juice behind it.
Whitehead and Benford checks in, and it will be Davis Whitehead to serve it.
Beautiful serve right there from the freshman. She leads the team this year in service aces. We see Rye right there, and Wheaton trying to come up with a moral victory here at the end of the third set to try to get to double digits before Oshkosh forces the fourth.
She had 3 aces last game against Hope. It's North Park. And they'll give the point again.
It's Treywick with the excellent contact on the far side there, hitting it straight onto the line on the far sideline as Wheaton do reach 10 points.
Now 14-point game. Treywick.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Some sauce on that one.
Back-to-back kills for Emerson Treywick.
That'll be a nice little confidence booster for her heading into the fourth. Generating back-to-back points there for the Thunder, as you said.
And an ace. All of a sudden, it's 24-12. Maybe Oshkosh losing a little bit of their concentration.
Yeah, it feels like they've just taken their eye off the ball defensively in these last few points as they're kind of already understandably preparing for the fourth set.
Still kept alive. And finally able to finish it is Maddie Pearson. So now the University of Wisconsin Oshkosh Titans are on the board 2-1. They take down the Thunder 25-12 in the third set.
We talked about at the end of the first set how it felt like a little bit of a important step for Oshkosh just to claw their way back into it and not let Wheaton win that one easily. Obviously, Oshkosh did win this one by a comfortable 13-point margin, but Wheaton just to win about 4 points at the end there, trying to generate a little bit of momentum heading into the fourth set. Certainly feels better than a 25-7 or 8 loss would have, and we'll see what kind of answers the home side can come up with. And as we mentioned before, with the perfect record in 5-set games, there, the reverse psychology, there may be a little temptation to let it go the distance here, but obviously you don't want to, gift such a talented team the fourth set. That's a big risk to take. I'm sure Wheaton will give it everything they have here in the fourth frame. I'll be hoping that that little run at the end of the set leads to some momentum here. Wheaton did creep on the right side of zero their hitting percentage with 0.83 at the end of the third set. Oshkosh with an outstanding 382 mark. Wheaton will obviously need to close that gap in the fourth set if they want to stay in it.
And partner, what really stood out to you from Oshkosh from that first 2 sets and then the third set, they really just found a spark offensively.
They certainly did. You can tell they're playing with more confidence. They found their rhythm. Their rotation on the floor was much smoother. Their decision-making was certainly improved from the first set. I think they have gotten better each set. The first set was obviously their weakest performance, and since then they have started playing, like you've said, as the 16th ranked team in the country. Third set was the first time that we saw Wheaton look sloppy, but I think a lot of that was just down to excellent play from the Titans. I expect a more competitive fourth set, but Oshkosh will feel okay about their position, even though they are 1 set down right now, given the way that third set unfolded.
And what do you think is being told in the Wheaton huddle as we approach this fourth set?
Well, I think Coach Schmidt will just be looking for a way to get her team to regain their mojo and a little bit of confidence there. Even if you are the underdog and you are still winning by 2 sets to win, it's never easy to take a decisive loss in a pivotal set right there. They would have been hoping to earn a famous sweep win, so Wheaton will have to readjust mentally right here, and they'll be trying to conserve their energy as much as possible, as we said earlier, with another match to come here tonight. But with just 2 home matches remaining in the regular season in the fall campaign, Wheaton hoping to close this one out and earn a significant victory.
UW-Oshkosh is able to pull out with a win. They have Edgewood in essentially a back-to-back match. Meanwhile, Wheaton gets at least a little bit of rest before they square off against Edgewood at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I think the Eagles will be hoping that this one goes 5 sets and tire out the Titans a little bit before their matchup.
It's going to be Olivia Bryan to send, excuse me, it's going to be Izzy Kuhn to send it away. Saved there by Caps. And placed nicely by Wolf.
It's good play all around from both teams right there. Oshkosh with an excellent finish to eventually take the point.
Kuhn to send it away again. Off the hands of Whitehead, and another point for the Titans. Still saved. Benford to send it over. Ray checked it again.
That point took a few roller coaster turns right there. Naomi Bunker gets a shout out for that phenomenal defensive effort, getting down on the floor and keeping the ball alive a couple of times, and Wheaton really needed that point.
Here is Benford to send it away. Saved by High. Amelia Hust for the Titans. An early 3-1 lead, and it's tied up at 2 sets apiece.
Caroline Caps dropping the hammer right there. Nothing Oshkosh could do to keep that one alive. That's a big play right there from the sophomore.
It'll be Faith Bailey checking in for Naomi Bunker. And Allie High to serve for the Thunder. That one is out for Krista Sunholm. And all of a sudden this game is tied at 3. High to send it away again. Riley Doquist. Nice attack. There she is out to serve. And that one hits the net. We haven't called too many errors on the serve. These two teams have been consistent getting their serves in.
Yeah, really since that pivotal service mistake by Oshkosh at the end of the second set, their service game has been phenomenal. A big reason behind that third set success.
What a save by Stotts. Point award to Wheaton as Sundham's attack was out.
Yeah, Oshkosh not happy with that decision. I think their coach looking for an explanation, but as you said, Wheaton do get the point. Now up by 2 in this fourth set.
Amelia Hust unable to recover. And now a 6-4 lead for the Thunder.
positive start to this one for Wheaton. They certainly wanted to avoid starting the third set the way they did, or excuse me, starting the fourth set the way they did the third, with Oshkosh jumping out to an early lead. It's good to see them make a competitive statement here early on.
That one kept in play. Caroline Caps. Now a 3-point lead and a timeout.
Yeah, not much for Coach Schmidt to complain about with the start to this one. Oshkosh doing well in the first couple of points, but since then Wheaton has really seized the advantage. Caps, the outstanding player so far for the Thunder in this fourth frame. And I think if we did have any theories about them playing for a fifth set, those have been dismissed here early on. Wheaton clearly want to wrap this one up in 4. And Oshkosh now, the onus back on them to try to find some answers defensively. Caps now with 13 kills, just 1 behind Carissa Sundholm from Oshkosh, who leads all players. Riley Kent and Riley Dahlquist both up to 10 for Oshkosh. 3 players in double figures now. Emerson Trawick knocking on the door with 9 kills of her own. Unsurprisingly, Davis Whitehead leading the way for the Thunder with assists again with 19, the team leader in that category. Amelia Hust and Allie High with 16 and 14 digs respectively, both players coming up with some big defensive effort for their teams. Wheaton using every second of this timeout to regroup and stay focused here as they defend this early fourth set lead.
Now, huge of a win if the Thunder can wrap this one up. Again, it's Higgins to serve. Violation at the nets. Point awarded for the Titans.
Stotts did well to keep that one alive for Wheaton, but just ran a little bit too far forward and hit the net, so Oshkosh will get the point. Always a boost when you're the trailing team to get the first point out of a timeout, reestablish a little bit of momentum, and this next one could be pivotal.
Izzy Kuhn and Maddie Pearson checking out for the Titans. Trawick. Nice finish there by Carissa Sundholm.
Yeah, she's in her groove right now. Leading all players in kills. That was a great attack on the far side. Put it right where no Wheaton defender could reach it. 2
straight points after the timeout. Also miscommunication, but still able to get it through. Nice drop shot. This game is not up at 7 apiece.
Excellent response for the Titans coming out of that last timeout. Whatever Coach Ellerman said to them in that huddle, that message has clearly gotten across as the favored team is seizing the momentum back in their favor.
There's Maldus in it. That one is out for Caroline Caps. And Oshkosh with a lead for the first time in this set. Again, some miscommunication.
Yeah, and if you're Wheaton, you certainly don't want to gift Wisconsin Oshkosh any free points right now. Playing catch up in this fourth set, they'll be disappointed with the missed reception on that serve.
5-0 run after the timeout, but that one is out.
Yeah, Oshkosh wanted a touch there on Stotts as she was going for the ball, but I don't think she deflected at all. The referees give the point to Wheaton. We'll see if they can tie it up here off of Cap's serve.
Beautiful attack there by Riley Kent.
That was some finish right there from the sophomore going cross court.
Jocelyn Wolf checks back.
I think we're going to have a timeout here. Looks like some. Yeah, there we go. He eventually gives it to Coach Schmidt.
So a 2-point lead for the University of Wisconsin Oshkosh Titans.
And they'll be pumped up to have hit 10 points before the Thunder. You always want to be the first team to hit double digits when it's coming down the stretch in a competitive contest like this one. Titans with momentum on their side, but Wheaton doing really well as the underdogs to stay around in this one and make the number 16 team in the country work for it. What a way to kick off the triangular, Aiden.
I know.
This match is any indication of the two to come. We're in for a high-quality day of volleyball.
So it'll be Carissa Sunholm with the serve, leading it by 2. Beautiful net play there by the Titans, and now a 4-point lead.
Yeah, Thunder defenders right away as that ball was hit, knew that one was going long. Did well not to make a play on that one, taking the free point off of the attack error for the Titans as we see Bunker check back in for Wheaton.
Allie High checks out, and Bailey will serve it. Benford
almost went in the basketball hoop there above the court. That was an interesting trajectory on the block, but yeah, Jordan Benford once again, great finish right there for Wheaton.
Puts the lead down to 1. It's like a double touch. As the Titans back up by 2.
Yeah, Wheaton doing really well to hang around in this 4th set, but haven't quite been able to come back and tie it and get the inevitable momentum boost that would come with that. Oshkosh keeping their 2 to 3 point lead, but great response right there from Benford once again. What a difference she's making in the 4th set.
Davis Whitehead and Bree Gilbert checking in for Wheaton, down by 1. And Whitehead to send it. Get to Wolf. And a net violation, I believe.
I think the block just came down on the wrong side of the net. It's a weird one. It's hard to tell exactly where the ball was going to land, but Oshkosh will claim the point to jump back up by 2.
Here's Kuhn to serve.
What an effort
What
right
a save there. Here's Gilbert. They can't get it again. Now a 3-point lead for the Titans.
The next couple of points are pivotal. You got to imagine if Wisconsin-Oshkosh gets up by 5, it's going to be hard for Wheaton to work their way back into this one. So you see an ace right there.
A little bit of miscommunication between Allie High and Caroline Caps. As Oshkosh is up by 4, 15-11. We're in this 4th set. Here's Benford. Violation at the net, and it will be a point for Oshkosh. Benford checks out for the Thunder, and Katie Nottaway also checks out for Oshkosh. Amelia Huss to send it away, leading by 4. out though.
Unorthodox attack there from Caps as she was adjusting midair. It almost like looks like she tried to punch it over the net. Just couldn't quite get it to land in on the far side. And Oshkosh now with the comfortable 5-point advantage in the fourth set. And Wheaton in an interesting position here. You obviously want to try to come back and make this one competitive. At the same time, you're kind of trying to mentally adjust and prepare for the possibility of a fifth set. We'll see what kind of statement the Titans make coming out of this timeout. Wisconsin-Oshkosh has flipped the script in the hitting percentage category. They're now up to 288 for the match. Wheaton are down to 228. Good chunk of that obviously comes from the third set with how comfortably Oshkosh ended up winning that one. But yeah, even hitting 304 right now in the fourth set. Binford now with 7 kills in the match for Wheaton, working her way up into third in that category. She's come on strong in the second half of this match so far. Coach Schmidt definitely turning to her bench more in the fourth set here as we see some more squad rotation from the Thunder in terms of who's on the floor at any given time.
Oh, a collision there, friendly fire.
Not the cleanest point Wheaton will score all day, but they'll take that one. Good hustle right there from Whitehead. We hope she's okay after taking a knock on the line judge's stand right there.
So now it'll be Allie High down by 4. And a little bit too low on the attack for Krista Senholm.
Great little 2-point momentum boost here for the Thunder coming off of that timeout. One more and King Arena will be on its feet.
Once again, High to send it away. Senholm and a finish.
Professional response right there from Oshkosh just to get the point in their favor, get the ball back in their side of the court.
There's Riley Doquist with the serve. And once again, another nice attack by Senholm. Doquist again on the serve. Oh, someone got saved by Stotts. Beautiful finish by Caps.
Yeah, no one was getting to that one. Caps once again with some serious heat coming off the ball. Nice little pickup right there for the Wheaton Thunder, but home side still trailing by 4 here in the fourth set.
And Gilbert checking out. It will be Higgins with the serve. Allie High with a nice dig. That one was out and Wheaton gets the point. Keep it in the hands of Lacey Higgins. That one a little bit too out there.
That's a tough adjustment for Caps to make off her back foot, leaning back, trying to get enough velocity to get it over the net while still landing it in play. Oshkosh forcing the unclean hit right there. First to 20 in this fourth set as they need just 5 more to force set number 5.
There's Maldus sending it away for the Titans. Oh my!
Every time we think we've seen the hardest hit of the day, they whip out another one.
Riley gets some fire to that one.
Breaking the speed limit on that contact.
What a slam, what a save. still kept alive. As Sunholm finds the perfect spot.
Another instant classic of a point right there. Both teams with a couple of good saves and great contact on the attacks. Oshkosh just eventually overwhelming the Thunder.
6-point lead now for the Titans. Only need 3 for the set. That one is out. As Benford checks in for Stutz. And that will be Caps who will serve. That was nicely placed by Kent. And now they're 2 points away.
Would have been a hard save anyway with the contact that she got on that kill, but especially when you place it right in the back corner, no chance for the Wheaton defense. Oshkosh closing in on this 4th set.
Sunholm will send it away. Oh, wow, rejected right there by Kent, playing the net well. And now they're 1 point away from taking the 4th set.
Kent going from offense to defense right there. Timed that jump perfectly just to stuff the ball back down where it came from.
That one is out. And partner, are you ready for a 5th set?
Why not? Tuesday night volleyball, let's go the distance here in King Arena. Oshkosh really closing out that 4th set professionally. Playing how you'd expect a top 20 team to play down the stretch. And Wheaton's perfect record in 5-set matches is on the line here on their home floor. Oshkosh certainly with the momentum, but Wheaton home court advantage. They got the element of surprise here as the underdog. People would expect Oshkosh to go and close this one out, but the Thunder have done really well to hang around and make things interesting. And they know their track record of success in 5-set matches. They'll still be fancying their chances of springing the upset here this evening.
And if you just joined us, the Thunder roared out in the first 2 sets. We thought, well, are they going to pull the upset? But the University of Wisconsin Oshkosh Titans responded in the 3rd and 4th set to tie it up at 2, and we are headed to the 5th.
That 4th set eventually just turned into a slugfest between Carissa Sunholm and Caroline Caps. Sunholm now up to 18 kills to lead all players. Caps with 15. Still the only Thunder player in double digits. Wheaton just struggled to make an offensive impact in that 4th set, especially down the stretch as the Titans reached another gear, pulled away to force the 5th frame. Callie Mao leading all players with 29 assists. Davis Whitehead with 22 so far for the Thunder to lead them. Oshkosh creeping up towards 300 hitting percentage, currently sitting at .291 for the match. Wheaton at .215. Oshkosh with 17 more assists than the Thunder. That's certainly playing its part. 16 service aces between the 2 sides. And we'll see what the Thunder volleyball team are made of here in the 5th set. Backs up against the wall, playing a strong, nationally ranked team who's just won 2 sets in fairly comfortable fashion. Obviously that 4th set was more competitive than the 3rd, but Wheaton have a real test on their hands if they want to close out this upset.
And how much does the momentum play in for both teams?
Well, obviously, you got to fancy the Titans here, given the momentum that they have on their side. I think it would be a different story if they had the 2-set lead and Wheaton had won the last 2. But, you know, it's a tough one to call. You expect Wheaton to be competitive and come out firing in this 5th set. And as we've said a couple of times before, being unbeaten in 5-set matches this year, they know that they have the ability to go the distance. So Oshkosh will be perfectly happy with where they're sitting currently, but that doesn't mean this one's over.
For the Titans, they're also riding an 8-game winning streak, trying to extend it to 9. And if they can beat Wheaton and they can beat Edgewood, it would be the first time they've had a double-digit winning streak since the start of the 2014 season when they rallied off 15 straight to begin that campaign. just about set and ready to go for this fifth and final set, which should be an exhilarating finish. And only the first game of this Wheaton Triangular. 2 more to be played tonight. And Wheaton takes on Edgewood at 8 p.m. And right after this contest, it will be the Titans and the Eagles at 6. Able to stay alive for Jocelyn Wolf on the first points of this 5th set.
Excellent placement, just the start that Oshkosh will have wanted to this ultimate frame right here. Wolf with some great contact, putting it right in the far corner.
Amelia Huss now to send it away. Nicely timed attack there by Krista Sunholm. And a 2-0 lead. They'll keep riding with Hust. A bit of a tough serve, but able to recover. That was rejected.
Tough one to take for Wheaton right there. You certainly don't love falling 3 points behind in a 15-point set. Early hole here for the home side to try to crawl out of as Oshkosh hits another gear.
And a nice serve by Amelia Hust. An early 4-0 deficit for Wheaton. Slam down right there.
Wheaton did well to keep that point alive initially, but Oshkosh were not going to allow them to stay in it for long. That was an authoritative finish.
Strong start for the Titans. 5-0 here in the 5th set. That one hits the net. Then what a nice drop shot. Yes. Finally, the Thunder get on the board.
Soft touch right there from the freshman. She's arguably been Wheaton's best attacking player in the second half of this match. Wheaton certainly needed that point right there just to finally get on the board here in this 5th set.
Anderson Trewick with the serve. Oh, what a save by High. Gets it over. They're able to be finished again by Sunholm.
Oshkosh are cooking right now offensively. I think that's a smart timeout right there from Coach Schmidt, just to, as you can see her waving her arms in the huddle, trying to build some momentum for this team, get the energy back up, get them to refocus here. Not the start to the 5th set that they would have wanted, but again, not a whole lot that they're doing wrong, especially defensively. Oshkosh are just on another level right now, attacking-wise. Sunholm up to 21 kills for the day. Unsurprisingly, that leads all players. Riley Kent, though, hitting .462 from the floor.
Sunholm had 23 kills in their last contest against University of Wisconsin at lacrosse. It's getting right up there.
I think we've seen why she's figuring in the national rankings when it comes to attacks and kills for this Oshkosh team. She is a force to be reckoned with around the net.
She ranks 8th in total kills. And she's 12th in the country in the total points scored. Now here's Riley Dolquist as they try to continue the momentum into the 5th set.
A perfectly placed serve right there. Made sense that High went for it to begin with. We shouldn't be sure that that one was going out of bounds, but tough one to deal with. And this is firmly Oshkosh's contest to lose now.
Boquist again to serve it. And finally slamming it down with authority, Naomi Bunker. Bring down the heat.
She's checking out of the game now, but when she's on the floor, we need to go to her as much as possible. She's been clinical in her attacks today.
Faith Bailey comes in as her replacement. And the dangerous play of Carolina Sunholm continues. And an 8-2 lead. And now they'll trade sides.
That's a disappointing one for Wheaton defensively. They were there on the scene to try to block the ball, but just couldn't get it to land in play. Now being halfway through this 5th set, they'll trade over, but it's going to take something special, some serious resolve, and a couple of in-game adjustments for Wheaton to try to pull out this upset win. But even if they do go on to fall in 5, can't fault the effort. They have really come to play today, and they delivered a warning shot to the number 16 team in the country in those first 2 sets, raising a few eyebrows with their first 2 wins. But you don't build an 8-match win streak without some mental toughness, as we see Oshkosh try to extend this to 9.
Now look at the best attack right there. Oh, what a slam. It's Caroline Capps.
Great finish right there. Good team play all around on Wheaton. That was a strong series from the home side as they try to work their way back into this 5th frame.
Davis Whitehead and Jordan Benford checking out. Lacey Higgins coming in this crucial moment. Save there by Higgins. They can't keep it going. And now a 9-3 lead.
Yeah, Wheaton done really well in the last couple of points, and good effort right there to extend that point as long as possible. But that does feel like a serious momentum boost for the Titans to pull out that series.
Sunholm has sent it away. And the attack comes a little bit short for Gilbert. And now a 10-3 lead for the Titans. Once again, they'll keep it in the hands of Sunholm. Another point for the Titans.
It's been a common theme the way that point unfolded as Wheaton takes the timeout here. They've had players in the right area, not a whole lot wrong defensively that they're doing. Just Oshkosh with so much power behind these shots, it's hard to get a successful hand underneath and keep the ball alive. But Titans have really just overwhelmed Wheaton offensively in these last couple of sets. As we said before, quite the exciting way to kick off the triangular. We'll see what Edgewood brings to the table in the next match, and Wheaton will host them at 8 p.m. for their final non-conference home match of the season. Coach Stephanie Schmidt coming into this one approaching a historical milestone. She has 98 career wins as an NCAA head women's volleyball coach. She'll be hoping for 99. Well, she opened for 99 here. It would take something special to pull this one out of the hat, but if not in this one, maybe tonight against Edgewood. I'm curious to see if the Eagles can pose the same sort of test to the number 16 team in the country in the next matchup that Wheaton did. I think they'll be glad that Oshkosh has had to work this hard for this win.
Nice rally going on in this one. And still kept alive. That one stays in. And now a 12-3 lead for the Titans.
Beautiful placement right there from Oshkosh to finish it off. Bit of a hybrid hit. It was a soft touch, but not just to drop it over the net, really to get some force behind it, to force it in the back corner.
Thunder trying to stay alive here in this 5th set. They face a mounting deficit. As Joshua Wolf trying to turn off the lights in this one. A 10-point lead in this 5th set. Once again, keep it in the hands of Krista Sunholm. Feel it for the Titans, now 1 point away from completing the comeback. Serving violation. And the Thunder stay alive for now. Here's Caroline Capps. The Titans, after being down 2-0, able to roar from behind and take it in the 5th, 15-4. Well, what an effort between these two teams.
That's a phenomenal match that we just witnessed today. That's what non-conference volleyball is all about, and you can tell both these teams are in the groove in their respective seasons right now. Oshkosh with a professional display down the stretch to close this one out. Reverse sweeps are never easy to take, but when you're playing the number 16 team in the country, a little bit more understandable. That's not a bad way for Wheaton's perfect 5-set record to come to an end on the year. Nice moment between the two head coaches at midcourt, and what a match we've just witnessed. And we look forward to the next time Wheaton takes the court at 8 p.m. against Edgewood.
And for the Titans, their winning streak stays alive now at 9, trying to push it to 10 as they will take on Edgewood in just a moment. Wheaton will take on the Eagles at 8.
Aiden, it's been a pleasure. I'll be off the call for that one. You'll be with Jacob Fatma calling our match tonight. But, man, what a way to start off our Tuesday of volleyball. That was a high-quality match we just witnessed.
Indeed, indeed. Hopefully the next 2 games can provide the same excitement that we saw in this one. And from all of us in Kings Arena, signing off is Aiden Kong alongside my partner,
It'll be different. You'll have a different rhythm with Jacob. It's always different when there's different